Konnichiwa, hello and welcome. This is Roy at Ninjaza180, and today I will be reviewing the S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 figure. This is a really awesome figure, and I got some things to say about it, so let's get on with this review. And now, here we have the S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 figure right here before us in all of his going bananas, monkeying around glory. As you can see, this is a well-sculpted, well-detailed figure, sculpted by the world-famous S.H.MonsterArts sculptor himself, Yuji Sakai. We all know him by name by this point because he's on the back of almost every single S.H.MonsterArts box by this point. Although I don't keep my boxes because I don't have room for them, and that's why I'm reviewing this one without the box. But anyway, as you can see, as far as detail, this one is a much lighter brown colorization opposed to the Godzilla X Kong, a New Empire version. As you can see, first and foremost, let me go. Give me a second to grab the New Empire version just to show you guys the quick differences. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him in. He's right there, so all I gotta do is just get up and grab him. Alright. So yeah. Bring him in so you guys can see the differences. Although I mean the molding and the sculpting is pretty much the same. As you can see, the colorization on both figures is completely different. Whereas the 2021 version being more designed sort of more reminiscent to the 1962 Godzilla versus, King Kong versus Godzilla Showa era suit, while this one is more, I would say, sort of more akin to Peter Jackson's King Kong. So yeah, there is distinct differences between the two. As you can see, this one kind of, if you look closely, this one kind of has like the silver streak in the top of the fur in the back, much like a silverback gorilla, and this one does not. So yeah, see differences? Yeah, playing a quick game of spot the differences here. And also there is a differences in the colorization of the battle axes as well. As you can see, there's even a distinct difference in the colorization of the battle axe in the event exclusive version as well, which I also have, which I will be reviewing in another video. So let's get him right on out of here and get back to reviewing the 2021 S.H.MonsterArts Kong figure. Also, we do have the chess scoring from his fight with Godzilla in Hong Kong right there, so that is really nice. Looks like he got scratched pretty bad. And of course we have his monkey nostrils right there. You can see that big monkey nose of King Kong there. And of course we have his very brown animalistic ape-like eyes, of course, and we have his little monkey ears, of course. Looking really nice. As far as articulation, the head can look up about that much. We can look down about that much. We can look left. We can look right. We can do a full-on Wizards of Waverly Place Uranium Revolvus and the opposite way. And of course, we also have some really good ball joints in the shoulders, so we can put those shoulders out in a T-pose, sort of, and then bring them back down. We can rotate them all the way around a full 360, and of course the opposite way. And same is true with the other arm. and of course the opposite way as well. Look like he's about to chop you with that battle axe, swinging his arms around like that. Well, especially that one. But anyway, we also have a bicep swivel, so you can swivel these biceps a full 360. Although if I try to do it with this one, it's going to pop out, so I'm not even going to bother. But this one, yeah, I can definitely swivel that a full 360, no problem. So that is definitely good. So maybe I could do the same with this one. So hopefully it doesn't pop out. Hopefully. It sort of did, but I was able to pop it right back in. So that's that. Also, we have a double joint hinge in the elbow as well. And yeah, it popped out. Yeah, as you can see, double joint hinge in the elbow. Although, yeah, now it's working. Although, yeah, it is kind of a little tight on mine, hindered by the sculpt, but it does work. And of course, we do have a ball joint in the wrist, and we could swivel that wrist all the way around and rock them forward and back. Same as true with the other arm. As you can see, swivel that wrist, rock it forward and back. And also, the hands come off rather easily because they are interchangeable. So, you know what? His head came off, so I may as well just get into that now. So, yeah, we got a headless monkey here. But anyway, not for long because I'm bringing out his accessories. Well, his interchangeable head in his hand, so we can put the roaring head on if we want to. So we can, and it just fell. So put that head back on. So yeah, we have his roaring monkey head here, getting angry because somebody stole his bananas. But anyway, here we have the roaring Kong 2021 head, and of course we can see all those finer details on the inside of his mouth. We can see all of those monkey teeth inside of there, getting ready to munch down on those bananas. And of course we still have his very ape-like eyes, of course. Have all the pretty much the same details as the closed mouth head, sort of, except his mouth is very open here. And of course we got all like the different interchangeable hands. We do have the closed fist hands that he comes default out of the box with. I put his gripping hands so I can use his battle axe, of course. So we have this. We have these splayed open hands, so we can do some clappy, and he could slap you around if he wanted to, or slap around his enemies. And of course we have the knuckle walking hands as well, so just gonna put those off to the side. And yeah, his swappable head if we want to swap that back. So yeah, if it could get it to stay, because yeah, come on. Seriously, now this is starting to drive me bananas. Alright, now I got it. Alright, so that pretty much covers it for all the accessories he comes with. Not a whole lot of accessories, and also we have the battle axe, of course. Articulation in the top torso is really good as well, because we do have a ball joint in the top torso and in the waist area, so we can rock side to side like so. So we can do that. We also have a really good ab crunch as well. But one thing like I would have to say is the all these little like how this figure is like very hollow. I like all these like different pieces just fit on top one another, and they just kind of like just flow and float on top of one another on this one. It is very loose and they come out of place very easily, as you can see. So you will get a lot of unfortunate gapping with this one. So yeah, we can see all his monkey bones inside. Look at that. It's all the monkey bones. That gorilla skeleton. Yeah. Well, not an actual skeleton. It's just like his SH figure parts. That technically is his insides are showing. Oh my gosh, he's naked. Like C3PO in Star Wars Episode 1 when Anakin Skywalker first activated him. But anyway, articulation with the lower body part. Ooh, yeah. And also, yeah, we can see his monkey belly button as well. So we do have that. And yeah, lower body portion of the figure. The legs, the hips are on butterfly style ball joints, so we can do the split, so we can split them out about that much, and then bring them in about that much. We can kick forward about that much, and then back down, and the same is true with the other leg, and then back down. We do have a double joint hinge at the knee as well. Same is true with the other side, and we do have a full 360 swivel joint in the ankle, so it's practically a ball joint anyway, so why am I saying swivel joint? And of course we can point those toes, rock those toes forward and back like so. Same is true with the other foot. We can also rotate them a little bit if we want to. Same is true with the other foot. We're practically playing footsies with King Kong here. So yeah, we could play like this little piggy went to the market and this little piggy stayed home, yada yada yada, if we wanted to. But I'm not even gonna get into that because that's just gonna be weird. But anyway, turning them around, we could see that monkey booty right there if we take a closer look. But yeah, I'm not getting into detail with that for obvious reasons. But anyway, yeah, this is a really good figure. Highly recommended if you can get your hands on him. He is available on BigBadToyStore.com. And he just fell over, as well as this one. Now, if you do get this one, if you get Scar King, you can get the Beast Glove for it. I'm more than sure it'll fit on this one too, but just like the fur won't match. So yeah, just that's something to keep in mind. But anyway, because it's not exactly the same figure, it's practically the same mold and the same sculpt. It's just a different paint scheme. Although one of the biggest differences, if you see with this one, this one is not as loose. But one thing, this one does have a major problem in the toes. Yeah. And that's something I tried to fix with clear nail polish, and it just doesn't fix at all too much. Where the toes on the 2021 actually just stay on a lot better. So yeah, that's why I really don't like paying too much for S.H.MonsterArts figures anymore, because they tend to have a lot of QC issues. So that's why I'm very cautious when it comes to spending money on these figures, and that's why I just haven't bought them in quite a while. But anyway, yeah, and I don't have Scar King yet, but I may or may not get them. I'm still debating, but anyway, guys, it is now time for me to get into my final verdict and give this figure a final score based on detail, articulation, and playability. So let's get to it. And now for my final verdict on the S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 figure here. If I have to give this figure a final score based on detail, articulation, and playability, I have to give him a, drum roll please, a very fair but square 4.5 bananas. Yeah, I'm giving him bananas this time because he's a monkey. But anyway, why? I think detail-wise, it is really good. Articulation wise, it is also really good. Playability does get a pass, although I do have to take points off because of the looseness with this figure, and that is why. It does stay together pretty well in most cases, except for like the left, because this would be, well, no, yeah, this would be the left bias because it's labeled from front to back. So yeah, this bicep does pop out really easily, and that's another reason why I'm taking points off. And yeah, you do get a lot of gapping, so that is why I am taking points off as well. But other than that, I think this is a really good figure. He is pretty solid. It holds up well, although the hands can pop off really easily as well. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But yeah, I think this one is still available from sites like Big Bad Toy Store if you look. So he's still there. This one's not like selling out gangbusters or anything. So if you want him, you could go ahead and get him for, I think, about like $70, $80 ish. But anyway, yeah, he's really good. If you want him, definitely go ahead and get him. Because he is not that expensive, or better yet, you could just get this one. Although, like I said, you're gonna have problems in the toes, or you can go ahead and just get the event exclusive one, which comes with more, but you're gonna pay a little bit more, but it's really not that much more. But it's all up to you, or you just get all three of them, like I have, just at separate dates, of course. But anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed this review. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, your attention span is much appreciated, because that helps out this channel a lot. And if you want to help out this channel even more, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, stay safe, take care, God bless, stay positive, stay powered up, and peace out.